Hello, guys. Hello, mamas. So, the coffee has gone cold. The house is a mess. I have food in my hair. I got glitter on my hair. Food stains on me. Baby spit ups on me. But I hear my babies laughing. I see them playing. I see them happy. And they hug me. They tell me I love you. Thank you for our food. They give me kisses and their love. What more can I trade that for? I can't trade that. I hold on to it. Even though I look around, I see a mess. My room's not clean, toys everywhere, a pile of dishes, a pile of clothes in the laundry room, crafts everywhere. The TV is on. But I look at my kids and I see them enjoying their childhood. I see them loving each other, being kind to one another, helping each other, smiling together, laughing together, and telling me, "Mommy, I love you." I wouldn't trade that. Would you? And, being a mom, yes, it is hard. It is really hard. But our kids are holding us down. God is holding us down. And honestly, we need to take a deep breath and let go of the frustration, the anxiety, because it does not matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, lunchtime, bedtime, nap time. It does not matter what's going around us, what's happening around us. Our children will always love us, no matter what. And whether the coffee has gone cold and you've reheated it so many times, your babies will always love you. It don't matter how your home looks like, but if you hear your babies laughing and playing and running to you, and every time they see you, no matter how many times throughout the day, they run to you and give you a hug and tell you, "I love you," remember that. That even through the chaos, through the mess, through the cold coffees, through the spit ups, through the boogers and the dirt, and your babies love you. They don't care if you have fancy clothes on and nice hair and makeup, nails done. They don't care if you have a messy bun and your breath stinks and eye boogers. They don't care, because all they see is someone beautiful, someone that means a lot to them. And I think that's beautiful. That's amazing. That's crazy how our babies don't care because they love you. They love us. They cherish us. And every time they look at you, they find peace. Peace. But before we get on with our day, as you guys see, I am making my babies I made them a peanut butter and oats shake, and I'm making them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while my husband makes breakfast for all of us because they wanted peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I said, why not? And they like it warm. So I got the toaster out after I made them their shake and warmed up the bread, made them their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and they were all happy about it. But yeah, no, that helped me a lot because there were no tantrums of I'm hungry, I'm starving, what's for breakfast, I want a snack. So they ended up having peanut butter and jelly sandwich for a snack. But yeah, no, that was my morning. It was a calm morning, smooth morning. Yes, the living room was a mess, full of toys. There was a pile of clothes in my laundry room, pile of dishes in my sink. But I remembered that it's best ignore it. I'm not saying leave them there. Let them continue pile up for the day. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I ignored the mess because seeing my babies happy in the mornings that I'm up is all that mattered to me. And lately I have been learning that I need to find peace in the chaos. I need to be calm in the chaos. I need to, yes, acknowledge there's a mess, but I know I can clean that up in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I know I can clean my house within 2 to 3 hours while my babies nap. I know I can do that. And I know there are a lot of moms out there that sometimes they don't want to clean up the night before. There are moms that, just like me, let the dirty clothes pile up for the whole week. And that's okay. You need to know that that is okay. It's okay, honestly, it is okay. Because the pile of dishes are always going to be there. The dirty clothes is always going to be there. The toys are always going to be there. Everything is always going to be there. No matter what, no matter how much we clean, no matter how much we try to tidy up, no matter how many times we put those toys away, the toys are always going to be pulled out to play. Clothes are always going to get dirty. There's going to be always dishes to try to clean up. And sometimes we feel like it's a never-ending story with cleaning, with trying to tidy up the home. If you have it all figured out, that's perfect. I'm proud of you. That's amazing. But the moms just like me that we're trying to figure it out. Yes, maybe we have been in motherhood for a long time, and we sometimes feel like we still have not figured it out. But I think there'll be a point in life where our babies are going to grow up and they'll move out. And then you're going to be like, wow, it's quiet. Your house will be cleaner, yes. But that's because your babies grew up and they have their own place. So I think it doesn't matter what chaos is happening, what mess your home really is, what mess you have in your home, how many dishes are there, how much clothes you need to wash. We need to remember that our kids don't care. They don't think about stuff like that. Because they're kids, they're children, they just want to play and have fun. They want to spend time with their mommy. And I feel like those, whatever moments you create with your babies, I think that's all that matters. That's what counts. And just so you know, if you have not heard anyone tell you ever in your life, if you have not heard anyone today tell you, you're doing a beautiful job, Mama. You're doing an amazing job. We see that your babies are happy around you. They enjoy being around you. And we see the love that you give them. That's all that matters. You're being a perfect, beautiful, amazing mom. Whether those babies are actually yours, whether you adopted babies, whether they're babies, whether they're toddlers, whether they're teenagers, preteens, barely in their adulthood, young adults, it doesn't matter. Just know you're doing a beautiful job raising those babies. It doesn't matter, like I said, what mess you have in your home. It doesn't matter the chaos that's happening around you. You're doing a beautiful job. And always remember that and always hold on to that so tight. And ask yourselves, mamas, how do I find peace in the mess? How do I find peace in the chaos? What can I do to make sure that I, as a mom, can find peace in all of this? Because I know sometimes it is frustrating, it is overwhelming, it is crazy, really. Because mind you, our job, whether you work and you're a mom, whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, all the way, it is hard. And sometimes our brains go everywhere that we don't feel okay. We sometimes don't feel happy. Sometimes we're frustrated. We're angry. And it's okay. Just know that's okay. That's totally normal and that you're not alone. Because for a long time I have felt that I'm alone, that I'm probably the only mommy going through this. And honestly, I know I'm not. Because growing up, I would see my mom frustrated. And I noticed that motherhood was hard. So, yeah. And I have not just seen it from my mom, I've seen it from other moms. The frustration from having a baby, the frustration from having toddlers, the frustration of preteens, teens, young adults. I've seen moms. So I feel like it does not matter what stage you're in right now. Sometimes it is hard for us to find peace. Sometimes it is hard, because I know it was hard for me. And sometimes it is still hard to this day. You know? Let's be real. If you are a mama that maybe you feel like you have figured it out, proud of you. That's amazing. But for the mamas out there like me, that a lot of times we find it like it is hard. And we don't know what to do. We're going crazy. You're not alone, mama. You are really not alone. And honestly, that's why I made this YouTube channel. For mamas out there that if they feel like they don't fit in or don't see themselves fitting in with certain mom groups, mom groups, honestly, you're welcome here. Because I know how you feel. Not feeling like you fit in because it looks like they have it all figured out. But all the times they don't. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and that's okay. That really is okay. Just know that I'm here. You're not the only one that has probably not found peace in the mess and the chaos, in the mornings and afternoons and the evenings, at nighttime, throughout the night. It don't matter, because you're not alone. You are not alone. There's a lot of us out there that maybe they had a peace and they're trying to find it again in their motherhood. And just like me, it took me a while. And there's times till this day where I feel like I need a break from the mess. And it's not that I need a break from my kids, which, don't get me wrong, sometimes we do need a break from everyone. Sometimes we don't want to go grocery shopping. We don't want to deal with the babies crying in the store because you're afraid that everybody's going to stare at you. Or going to the park because you feel like once you know it's time to go, your baby's going to cry because they don't want to leave the park. Or at home, but it's just more of, we just want peace from not worrying about the dishes, the laundry. And just remember, you're not alone. You're really not alone. And ask yourself this question: what brings me peace?